What's up, everybody? That banjo means it's time for the Smoke Session 612. I am your man, Big Ed. With me, as always, I got OG, I got Wayz, I got dumbasses, and I got some stories that might get you thinking, might, make us talk a little bit. So roll it up, light it up, and pass it over here, because it's time for the Smoke Session 612. Damn, I love that beat.
Hell yeah.
What's up, fellas?
What up?
What up, dog?
Nothing much. Sitting here chilling. Had a hell of a weekend. So
yeah, you had some drama, huh?
Man,
you had all kind of. You had a roller coaster.
It's been a hell of a week, a hell of a weekend. Glad we here on the Smoke Session 612, so we can put that behind us. Start a new week.
So tell us about the concert last night, man. Because you went to see Jennifer Hudson or somebody like that. It was Jennifer Hudson or Jennifer
Hudson,
Aniston, somebody.
It was there's this community organization here called NAS, and they did a fundraiser, their first ever fundraising gala.
NAS, niggas ain't shit. What stand for?
No, it stands for Northside Achievement Zone.
Okay, all right. So that's dope.
And let me tell you, first of all, I have never felt more out of place in my life.
Why is that?
Because I don't have a lot of money, right? And The first donation that these people is talking about was an anonymous $250,000 donation.
Hey, see it. That's not the kind of place you feel out of place at. That's the kind of place you network.
I was just going to say that's how you get that networking going.
That's the kind of place you try to find out how do I get in this crowd.
It's just, man, it was nuts. Come to find out, the standard tickets that we had that we won were $300 a piece tickets.
Nice.
The VIP tickets were $750 a piece.
Nice.
So I wish we could have got the VIP tickets. Then I could have met Jennifer Hudson. You know, didn't work out that way. Ended up at a table with 4 people. But here's the best part of the night: open bar, all free, all night.
So you got drunk and embarrassed yourself in front of all them rich people.
Actually, no, I did pretty good. I had my wife sitting next to me, so
good.
Yeah.
Well, that's good, man. That sounds like a fun. How was it? Was there a show though?
Jennifer Hudson did an hour-long concert.
You did perform. Okay, all right. And she's phenomenal.
We actually didn't stay for that.
Okay, and she's phenomenal, man. I would have stayed for that for sure. At least some of it, because she's phenomenal. But that's cool, man. I'm glad you had a good time, man. That was dope. That was dope.
Had a bomb ass time. Was drinking fashion in Manhattan's all night.
Oh, you drink over the Manhattan? They did a Manhattan up in that place?
Yep.
That's what's up.
We did it. They did it at the Armory here in Minneapolis. They hold a lot of boxing events and a lot of concerts and shit there. So
they used to hold wrestling events too.
What's that?
They used to hold wrestling events as well.
Oh, okay. But yeah,
that's what's up. I did a bonfire last night by myself and drank. I bought a fresh bottle of Crown and lit up some fire and sat outside burning wood, getting drunk and listening to music.
Yeah, that sounds like a good night.
It was actually kind of chill. It was actually kind of chill. I was okay with it. But yeah, I gotta go. I'm gonna go give me a chainsaw and start cutting down some trees around here. People gonna be saying, "What happened to our? Didn't we have a tree in the yard?"
Now we just got a stump.
There's a guy outside cutting down a tree. I'm sorry, ma'am. I need the wood.
It was just sitting there, so I thought I'd take it.
Right. I don't like burning. I don't like that gas station wood, man. It don't burn right and it smoke too much. And it stank.
You gotta hit those rural areas, man. That shit's perfect.
No, when you gotta hit those rural areas where them guys got all that wood in their yard, they selling it out of a yard.
Hold on, because that's my neighbor.
Clean. Yeah, they got the clean shit. Or you've got to, or what I used to have back in the day before I moved here, before I moved to Houston, I had a friend who used to, as a side job, cut down trees.
Yep.
And that was perfect because he'd just call me and say, "Hey man, I'm doing a tree over here on such and such street." So I cut the log. So I'll be there in a minute. And I come through and he'd cut me up enough logs, as many as I can fit in my car, in the trunk of my car, and I'd take off. And I got to split them myself, no problem. But I ain't got no problem splitting logs.
Right.
I just couldn't. Yeah, that was the move, man. I used to have so much wood. I used to have wood stacked up behind my garage.
Man, it's crazy because around here you can just run up on a tree crew and just ask them, "Hey, let me get that wood, cut it up for me. Could you?"
Absolutely. If I do run up on a tree crew out in my hood, ain't no tree crews.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I gotta find. So I just happened to know a guy that I worked with. It was a guy that I worked with. He had a side job cutting trees on the weekend. So he used to hook me up. But yeah, if I knew somebody that did it, or if I run across somebody doing it,
see, we got
they ain't doing shit with the wood, but sitting it out there to get it thrown away or taking some home for themselves, But they already more than likely got so much they don't even need no more.
We got a emerald beetle problem here in the cities.
Oh wait, I feel bad for you.
So they call it emerald ash borer.
Yeah.
So they're cutting down a lot of the trees here in the cities because of that.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, I remember I had
green X. Every time because they put a green X on the tree. So every time I see the green X, I'm right there. Hey, let me get that wood.
I remember when I had cut down a tree, and it had when I got it home when I split it, it had ants in it.
Ooh,
Yeah, and that's bad because ants can get bad.
yeah.
So I split it and I threw it right on. I said, you know what? I got to burn right now. I
Mhm.
threw them ants right in the fire. Snap, snap. You can hear them snapping. Snap the shit out their
Shit, I feel you. I got tree stumps and shit that I'm working with here. And
yeah.
man, I have access. You we just bought this house last year, so we doing a lot of work. So we got a lot of extra wood laying around that we can just go ahead
Nice.
and use.
Nice. Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. So anyway, man, Wayz, how was your weekend, man?
And it was actually pretty cool. We had a kid's birthday party. Kim's sister, her kids had a birthday party. So we went to that yesterday, and then today, Kim and I we decided to go ahead and plant our fucking lilac bushes in the backyard. So I had to get down and dirty again today, get those bad boys planted.
Sweet. So happy birthday to all of y'all.
Bro, your
Mhm.
backyard finna be smelling good as fuck.
Man, I can't wait.
So look here, man. Let's do this here. Since we all had a good weekend. Let's do this here.
Cheers.
Oh,
Cheers.
cheers.
Oh yeah.
Wolf dive.
Whew,
Yeah.
that was good. All right, y'all
I-
ready to hear about a dumbass?
let's get
Mm. Yeah, sure. Why not? Can always use a good dumbass.
it.
Dumbass number one this week is a Florida teen who's charged in the deaths of 6 people after driving a BMW at 151 miles an hour and shared it on TikTok. So that's dumbass number one.
That and as a result, did he get busted?
Oh yeah, he's in jail right now.
But you got to finish the story, man. You can't just stop there. You got to finish the story.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so he shared it on. So he was driving 150 miles per hour.
Yep. And he's charged right now with 6 counts of vehicular homicide.
Oh snap! He killed some people.
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. So what happened again?
Noah Thomas Gale, he's 17 years old,
White.
was driving this BMW around at 151 miles an hour while videoing it on TikTok.
Okay, so that you ain't finishing the story, man. That's
And he ended up killing 6 people.
Like that's where I'm trying to figure out is how.
I'm like, what did I miss? I don't remember hearing that he hit nothing.
Yeah,
He was driving around fast and videoing it on TikTok. Okay, so what's the rest of the story? So
he slammed his 2019 BMW N5 into an SUV carrying the people
damn
Delray Beach.
Hmm.
Any kids?
No kids.
Okay.
Man, thank God there didn't no kids, but damn, that's fucked up. That's a fucked up story, man.
He's looking at 110 years minimum at
Earned.
17 years old.
And he was on and he was videoing on TikTok. So I don't know if he was done for putting it on TikTok because that's how he got busted, or if he's done for putting it on TikTok because that's how he lost control and crashed. Because that's fucked up. I don't know if but they make some of these cars with a video recorder in it though.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it had a video recorder in the thing, and but that's either way, man. That's a horrible story, man.
Yeah.
That's all. I can't have fun with that. He killed some people, man.
Yeah. You already know I'll come up with a nickname and everything, but that one I'm not even gonna touch that one.
Yeah, man. That's a horrible story. That's messed up. Yeah, he needed his ass beat.
Yeah, he do.
He deserved all that time he got coming.
But man,
He's earning.
17 years old. And because you want to make a TikTok video, or you driving fast, now you're looking at 110 years. That's
Yeah.
what to me. That's what makes him a dumbass.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, no. I'm not saying that he's not a dumbass.
Yeah.
He's absolutely a dumbass. But I'm just having a hard time. I can't have fun. I
Yeah.
just can't have fun with that story because I feel so fucked up about it. I
Right.
think that's a real bad, real fucked up story. This kid is has ruined some people's lives, man. We don't shit.
All for an
Imagine how many
opportunity.
people get affected by that. And not just the people in the van, but everybody they're associated with.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They friends, they family. We don't know who else how far those tentacles reach.
Right.
What if they own a business and now a bunch of people out of work? You don't know how far those tentacles reach. So that's real fucked up.
Yeah.
Real fucked up. But yes, he's a dumbass. I don't have a nickname for him, but
Me neither.
he's actually got me pissed off right now.
Yeah, I can see that.
Little motherfucker.
On to a lighter story.
All right. This nigga coming with some heavy murder stories for the dumbass. God damn, big Edwin.
Get it out the way right away.
Lizzo.
We got a dumbass this week's dumbass, Jason from Friday the 13th. Damn.
The dumbass in those stories would be all the people that went camping it.
Eddie Kruger. This week's dumbass.
Lizzo says that she's willing to go up against Saweetie in a food-themed versus battle.
We all know.
I'm not interested, quite frankly. I don't think they have enough songs, personally, that I like. Combined.
But I'm trying to figure out how they're gonna do a food-themed versus battle.
I know Lizzo's gonna have an easy time doing it.
Yeah. Sweetie don't stand a chance.
I was gonna say that skinny little thing ain't got no chance. You know,
But
damn well
I
she
know
don't
one
know
thing.
nothing
If it's
this
about
Lizzo.
yes, but I know one thing. If it's about sexy, that Sweetie is a fine motherfucker, boy. That's a sexy little motherfucker. Lizzo, that's more your speed.
Bro just said that she
Lizzo.
mustard and watermelon.
What?
Okay.
Who said that?
Lizzo.
Oh, she looked like she'll do some nasty shit like that.
She put mustard on watermelon.
That's what she says.
She looked like she like honey mustard fucking pickles. Oh,
Damn.
Hey, fried pickles dipped in honey mustard is actually pretty damn good.
I'll
It's
pass.
better dipped in ranch though.
Then you should go ahead and try mustard on your watermelon. You might like it.
No, that's not a thing.
Just give it a try, nigga. You never know.
No, thank you.
I'll put some salt on my watermelon, but mustard?
Yes.
Mm.
Yes, Al will absolutely put salt on my watermelon.
Oh yeah, I put salt on my watermelon all the goddamn time.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would
My
absolutely
watermelon, my
do that.
cantaloupe, my muskmelon, all of it.
I definitely do that. I don't know, man. I'm not interested in seeing Lizzo against Sweetie in the verses. The verses has kind of gotten tired now. I think it's kind of run its course for me.
Yeah, because they're doing everything other than what people want to see.
Yeah, it's kind of run its course for me. It was fun. It was great. It was something cool when we were all stuck in the house, the quarantine shit. But since then, it's kind of run its course.
You know what they'll get? If the only way they can win me back is to have Biggie's estate face Tupac's estate in a versus battle.
That would be interesting. That would be interesting. I mean, the Scarface idea with Cube, with Scarface and Cube would be interesting. Speaking of which, man, there's a big, gigantic festival coming up in New York, August 6th. Everybody's gonna be there. I don't know if you saw the commercial. I posted the commercial in the What Up Though Show video, What Up Though Show on Facebook group rather. And when Cool J walks into a store and all the products are named after art rappers and stuff, artists. He needs got to get a bag of ice cubes. He's got to get the lip balm called Jada Kiss. The Cool J cookies. Omar Epps be behind the counter. Let me get some of those Rick Ross rolls, and so it's an advertisement for a big concert that's coming. I looked it up. It's called the Rock the Bells Festival.
Yep.
And I thought about it when you mentioned the VIP tickets, because I was thinking about getting a VIP ticket. The VIP ticket is like $6.25, and I was thinking about it. I was like, man, that would be cool actually to get VIP, because it's going to be general admission, and I don't know if I want to do that because it's going to be a long concert. It's too many groups. It's a ton of groups.
Right.
And they said, and more. Right. So it's going to be like an all-day thing. It's going to be a thing where you can just go ahead and rent you a room in New York and just stay for the weekend and do this festival. I think it's going to be hype, but I just changed my mind on whether or not it was worth the investment. I came close though, and I didn't want to do it by myself. I could get 2 tickets, but the VIP tickets I could only get 1.
Right.
And then I would need somebody that's willing to spend that $600 to get the other anyway. They had another section that's still the tickets are kind of pricey. But I would be willing to do it. I just don't want to go to New York by myself, right, and do this festival. If it was somebody else I was rolling with, then I would have did it. But being that it was just me planning to do this alone, I'm like, I'm good. Changed my mind. Not worth it to go by myself and trip to New York by myself. It's too much.
Bomb ass concert though.
Oh, it's the bomb. Diggable Planets, Ice Cube, Scarface, Fat Joe, Remy Ma. Oh man, everybody. Rick Ross, Jada.
Damn.
Oh yeah, it's fire. It's the lineup is incredible. The lineup is absolutely, it's the best lineup I've ever seen of a rap concert ever.
Damn.
It's the longest list. That's why, but it's the Rock the Bells Festival, so it's gonna be off the chain. But we'll hear about it later. It's August 6th though, which is a friend of mine's birthday. That's why I remembered it.
Y'all ready for another dumbass?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Up here in Minneapolis, we've had a problem with people stealing catalytic converters.
Okay, we had that problem before.
This guy was stealing a catalytic converter and got pinned underneath the car.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah, because I've had my catalytic, our Toyota Sequoia. Found out we got 2 catalytic converters on that sumbitch, and somebody stole both of them one night.
Ooh, I've had one stolen too.
So this dude actually, to me, he got what he deserved.
I agree.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, catalytic Chris is catalytic Carter. He's all good. Yeah, catalytic Carter got what he deserves. He got pinned under the car. How did he get pinned?
The car slipped off the jack.
Oh, nice.
See, that's what happens when you try to rush a job.
Nice.
So, to me, yeah, he's a dumbass for stealing people's catalytic converters. But, so that's why I threw him on the list. But to me, he's not a dumbass. He just got what he deserved.
Yes, I agree.
I can see that. Yeah.
I agree. Good for him. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it.
Another story.
All right.
Mike Tyson just in the news recently for punching a dude out on a plane.
Yep.
Afterwards, he was seen at a party smoking with Rick Ross and Ric Flair,
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
partying, having a good time.
Hey, you didn't say what he was smoking with Rick Ross.
They were smoking. They were smoking cannabis. This is
Oh
the smoke
yeah,
session.
that's what he does. I mean, he's open about that.
Oh yeah,
Good man, good for him, man. He ain't do nothing wrong.
hell no.
Dude was harassing the shit out of him, standing all
His
over.
ass. That ain't new to Mike Tyson. Whatever, man.
He whooped that
That's
dude's
new to
ass.
y'all.
He whooped that dude's ass. Got off the plane and went to party with the Ricks, and that was it.
I don't see the problem.
What the hell is Ric Flair doing? Old ass doing partying like that?
First of all, I don't know if y'all has noticed, for the last about 5 to 10 years, Ric Flair only parties with niggas.
I don't know, man. I mean, you never know, man. You know, you don't know people, man. Just because we think we know them because they're celebrities, man, we don't know what these people like.
I think it was over these last.
I know a guy, man. His name is forgot his real fucking name. Andre, I think is real. I forgot his real fucking name. Anyway, we call him Snow Cone.
Mm-hmm.
It's a white guy, Snow Cone, and you see him, you look at him. If you were to meet him, you would just think it's the white boy. It's just a white guy, normal white. When this nigga grew up on the east side in the hood, I mean, he grew up in a rough ass hood over there where fucking Maserati Rick and White Boy Rick and them used to be at. He grew up in the gangsta ass hood, in a hood. And so he don't hang with nothing but he don't even relate with white people. He only hang with black people. That's all he know.
Right.
Hell yeah.
You know, so you walk up, if we was walk up, I'd be like, yo, Snow Cone, what up, though? And he, you know, what up, though, squirrel? And shit, that's him. That's what he do. And it's so natural for him because that's how he grew up. It's all real.
I just see it like this. When you damn near 80 years old, it's time to sit your ass down.
No, it ain't. It's time to sit down when you get sat down. Until then, you live your life, baby.
Well, Ric Flair just started to come to the realization, because we've given him no choice recently in his last couple decades, that he has had one of the biggest impacts on fashion within the black community than really anyone else. Especially when he's essentially the innovator of swag in the black community.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, except for every nigga goes to church on Easter Sunday looking like Ric fucking Flair.
No,
I didn't.
No, because Pimp's been around before Ric Flair.
True. Facts. Huggy Bear was before Ric Flair. God damn it, let's be real.
I don't know. I ain't seen Ric Flair in no aquarium platforms. Walking around, motherfuckers think that's the shit.
All right, look. I said swag. That is not no motherfucking swag.
Pimp started that swag.
No, that's pimp suit. That's pimp drip. That is not swag. There's a difference between swag and pimp drip.
I don't know. I feel that Ric Flair was biting pimps when he started dressing like that.
Okay. I might have to side with Big Ed on that one. I might have to side with Big Ed on that one.
Because pimping been pimping since pimping been pimping, baby.
Yeah. And you know, it's normal though for somebody of the Caucasian persuasion to make something that we've always done popular and fashionable, and all of a sudden it's theirs.
Right.
You know, my wife used to always say that. She used to always get mad when she hears somebody say, if you want to get a J-Lo butt or Angelina Jolie lips. What? Because black women ain't had big butts and fat lips all this time. Y'all teased us about it. When it was us with the fat asses and the big lips, y'all made fun of us. And now it's Now if you want big lips and fat ass, it's about Angelina Jolie and J Lo. It ain't about Shaniqua over here on the east side.
No, that's true. That is
You
true.
know, they always got to claim. They always got to state claim the shit.
Right.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna side with Big Ed on that one.
Cultural appropriation.
Culture vultures.
Cause and shit, we ain't even gotta take it to pimping. I look back at pictures of old black folks in it, like the history books and shit, and you always see them dressed up nice, always
Mm-hmm.
with swag. So, like OG said, Ric Flair just took it, made it his own.
You said it.
Took it from somebody else and made it his own. So
You said it. I ain't said. You said it. I just agree with you.
y'all want to take a little quick break, real quick?
Sure.
Sure. It's on you, man.
We'll be right back with another dumbass
Boom.
on the Smoke Session 612. Yo, what's up? We're back on the Smoke Session 612. I am Big Ed, that's OG, and that's Wayz.
It is not Wayz.
It's not Wayz?
No, it is. I was just fucking with you.
Oh, I was gonna say.
I ain't here, but I'm here. Maybe.
How many ways is it? That's the question.
59, 69 if you're a chick.
Damn.
That makes me that brings me to the next dumbass, because I just can't figure out how many ways this broad is a dumbass.
Uh-oh.
We had a lady here downtown Minneapolis, went into a jewelry store, stole $100,000 of jewelry, and left her kid in the jewelry store.
Damn, what the fuck? All right.
Oh boy, oh boy.
She said, run, little nigga, run.
So
Wearing a puffy pink jacket with a large red and blue bag. She stole a whole rack of rings.
and left the kid in the store.
And left the kid in the store.
So there's so much wrong with this. There's so much wrong here.
Man.
Why do you have the kid in there anyway while you robbing the jewelry store?
Right. Like I said, I can't figure out how many ways this broad is a dumbass.
And how you gonna wear the most noticeable fucking outfit you can find?
This kid gonna learn today. This kid gonna learn today.
You should have ran.
Yeah,
he should have ran.
Gonna learn today is what CPS is. She gonna learn what a foster home is.
Man, that's fucked up.
Hey, she gonna learn today.
So yeah, that's dumbass number 3. She gonna learn how to pull a Debo Samuel. Next story up. Killer Mike says that all nonviolent drug offenders deserves to sell drugs again, but this time legally.
I agree. Why not? They were doing it before it became legal.
Depends on the drug. Yeah, it depends on the drug they were selling. I agree.
True.
Mostly he's talking about marijuana.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I'm assuming that, but yeah, just to straight say that marijuana, not just drugs, but right. I agree with that. I mean, if they were selling marijuana and they going to jail for selling marijuana when marijuana is legal pretty much everywhere now, then they need to let them out of prison immediately. They need to be released, charges dropped, because it's not a crime to sell weed.
Right.
Well, exactly.
It's a career choice.
But see, but he's also saying that they should make a program in the prisons to help with their release, which puts them into the program puts them into the legal marijuana trade.
Yep.
I had no issues with that.
No.
I mean, I'm okay with that. I think that's not a bad thought.
And just from a business standpoint, if I were the owner of a dispensary, I'd hire that individual because he's going to bring all of his clientele that he had before he got locked up straight to my business.
And boom goes the dynamite.
To me, it's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
It's just you're not gonna get the government to go along with
No, because that means they got to release all those black folk.
it. So the 13th Amendment was a motherfucker.
Yeah, that's how they get rid of their. They don't want to get rid of their slave labor.
Yep. So I don't see it happening. I wish it would. It'd be a good thing.
Yeah, Killer Mike does always think to the next level, but I think I mean, it's the average person thinks it don't go beyond the first level on that. I think if you went to jail for selling weed, you should be out.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Right. And I think everybody agrees that Killer Mike always got to go to the next step and set up a program so they can sell weed illegally. Yeah. Well, that part's not going to happen.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Because basically they don't pay. Probably most of them probably don't even want to, and it takes capital to do that. So Can we put them back out, put them back on the street? Yes, we can, and they can go back to selling weed on the streets because that's still happening.
Mhm.
Quite frankly, out here, while it's legal, a lot of brothers don't like buying dispensary weed. They rather buy. They still like the street weed better.
Shit. I don't know why.
Because so a lot of them say the dispensary weed don't have sustained high. You get high and then the high is gone, and it's less trouble to go around the corner to the guy I've always bought weed from and get a quick $10 bag and be home, or a $20 sack and go back home, than to go all the way to the dispensary, spend your money with the white folks. You got to go through all of these different brands and which one you want, and you got to show your ID. You got to do all this other shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I can just go back to the same guy, we'll go over Doc's house like I always did. Tell him, give me a 20 sack, get a 20, go home, and then got some good weed and be high and be cool. So the street pharmaceuticals still lives. It still survives. They didn't take all of that business away.
No, because it's also a cheaper product. Because what it costs you $20 on the streets, it costs you $50 in the dispensary.
Yeah, for the most part, you're right. And you know, and again, they got some stuff in the dispensary that people do the dispensary still, but I've yet to see. It's mostly owned by whites.
Yep.
Yeah.
So now all of a sudden the brothers can't get in. All the brothers in jail for selling weed, but now you make it legal and there ain't no brothers behind the counter. What's up with that?
Right.
Look, just like how y'all were talking about Ric Flair, essentially gentrifying African American style. That's exactly what they're doing, is gentrifying the commerce that we had created in the hood.
But partially, I agree with that partially, but not really, because they get high too. Don't be fooled. That ain't a black thing.
Yeah, I used to charge them extra.
Shit, they get high as hell. They be in the motherfucker. You walk in there, they ain't just behind the counter. They're in front of it too.
Yep, my wife in there rolling one right now.
Yeah, shit. They get high. Fuck.
Hey, I am not gonna disagree with that at all. Because like I said, I used to charge them extra. I used to put on tack on an extra 20, upsell that shit because I know they're gonna pay it.
That's the white people tax.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I can't believe she just said that.
Huh.
That just blew my motherfucking mind. She just said that. Wow. Yeah, I'm not gonna repeat it because we're gonna have white people jumping off the screen.
All right. Well then, so what we got next, bro?
Yeah, let's move on then. He's gonna sit there and let us know if he said something funny and not gonna repeat it. All right.
Benzino is in the news. He's doing a celebrity boxing match, but it's not going to be against 50 Cent like he wants.
No one
It's
cares
going to
what he
be
wants.
against Aaron Carter.
Who?
Aaron Carter, former brother of former Backstreet Boy Nick Carter.
Oh, I bet that little white boy gonna fuck him up too.
Ain't that the dude that Lamar Odom just beat up?
I have no
I
idea.
bet you it was over a rock.
I know, right?
Lamar Odom was just in a fight in a celebrity boxing match. Not too long. I believe it was against Aaron Carter.
I have not seen celebrity boxing since it came out. I've watched probably one show when it first came out, and I remember Screech beating somebody up. Yeah, they had the nerds. That's what it was. It was Screech against Arnold Horshack,
Oh damn!
and Screech beat the shit out of Horshack. He beat his ass. He beat his ass because Screech was young and in shape and was trained. Because he been training doing MMA training. He died now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Yeah.
died of cancer.
Yeah, he was an MMA trained, so he was in great shape. That moment he came out ready. Yeah, he was pumped up, and Horshack was an old, out of shape clown who thought this was just a joke thing to get a quick check.
Right.
And Screech came out there and beat his ass.
God damn.
I remember seeing Tanya Hardin beating the shit out of a couple people in celebrity boxing.
I didn't see her. Oh, and I did see one more. I saw Joy from he fought China from wrestling.
Ooh.
Joey the Fungo, I forgot what I think it's from Partridge Family or something like that. I think he got an Italian name.
Joey Buttafuoco.
Buttafuoco came out there and beat her ass.
You know what he's famous for, right?
Beating China's ass in my
Does it say
house.
beating women?
No. What was that?
Yeah, he did. He was famous for beating women, and that's why she wanted to fight him. That's why she put the challenge out. Come beat me. Fight me then. You want to fight a woman, fight me. And he came out there and whooped her ass.
If she made that challenge about 5 years earlier, when she was not drugged out on fucking coke.
Well, she was still in good shape.
Oh yeah, she was always in good shape.
He's a man. When he started throwing them haymakers and little ass boy, he caught her with one of them haymakers. It was over. It was like when and that was the last time I saw it. I said, okay, I can't watch this. I'm watching motherfuckers get pummeled. These motherfuckers don't belong in the ring together. Screech did not belong. That motherfucker did not belong in the ring with Screech. Horshack was totally outmatched.
Right,
this guy beating this girl ass. Well, what am I watching here? What the fuck is this? This is train wreck television. I'm out.
Joey Buttafuoco is famous because of Amy Fisher, who went and she tried to kill his wife. She was like a teenager. He had an affair with her. He was a mechanic, had an affair with her, and she tried to kill his wife, but didn't.
I like how he said, you remember what he's famous for? And then I said no, so he Googled it.
I knew what he was. I couldn't remember the bitch's name. That's what I Googled.
Nobody cared about the bitch's name.
So basically, he's famous to stick in this goddamn crazy bitch who tried to kill his ex-wife, and she failed, and that's why he's crazy, or he's famous.
Yep.
Because of some other person.
Yep. So, y'all,
all right.
I only got the 3 dumbasses this week. Y'all ready to vote on
them? Yeah.
I can agree with that.
OG, you want to go first?
Sure, I'll go first. Who are the 3? We had the BMW guy that killed people. I'm not voting for him because I don't want that story to rerun. Yeah. Catalytic Carter.
Chris Converter.
And who was the 3rd one?
The dumb bitch who left. I call it the $100,000 kid.
Oh, the chick that left the kid in the doggone.
Oh, we could call her "Don't Leave Me, Mom."
We call her the babysitter. Um,
The baby leaver.
the baby lever. Yeah, I'm going with the baby lever.
I'm agreeing with the baby leaver as well. That's next level.
Yeah. So the baby lever, Miss, I'm gonna rob this store, but I'm gonna leave my kid here. Maybe that'll make up for the $100,000.
Dumbasses.
You are the dumbass
Dumbass.
of the week.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait,
So I guess that leaves it with me.
got a question for us.
I got
Wait, question of the day.
a few questions for you. They're all pretty much the same here.
Okay.
But we're going to start it off this way. What rappers do you think of when I say the term pimp music?
Pimp C.
Too short.
Ooh. That's a damn good one too.
Too short. Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, Pimp C.
All right.
Yeah. I think it's too short.
The same style of question, but hustler music.
Hustler, ironically, and this is not a good one, but the first name came to mind when you said it was Ice-T.
See, that's who I was going to say pimp music to.
First one to come to mind when you say hustler music would be Jay-Z for me.
Yeah, so that's a good one. But Ice-T was the first one to come in because he was the first one to come out doing hustler music.
Mm-hmm.
You know, back when it wasn't a thing.
Right.
When I think of hustler music, I think of the music I grew up around where anyone who was selling their shit was listening to, and that was No Limit Records, period.
Okay.
Street music.
To me, that would be No Limit.
That would be NWA for me.
I could definitely get with both of those. There's a lot of options for street music.
There is, because hip hop in general is street music, so that's one thing. It's like I said, sounds of the streets. That's Miles Davis put it.
DMX is definitely one of those.
Yeah, like Miles Davis described it as the sound of the street.
Yeah. All right. The final one. Stoner music.
Kid Cudi.
Wiz Khalifa.
Kid Cudi, Wiz. Cypress Hill.
Devin the Dude.
Oh, hell yeah, Devin. Devin, definitely.
Ooh. I know you guys might not agree, but Deltron 3030, that entire album.
Snoop.
Yep, Snoop.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go back to the street music.
Willie Nelson. Oh, okay, go ahead. My bad. I'm just naming weed smokers now.
Scarface.
Yeah.
Wu-Tang.
I agree with both of those.
Yep.
Hell yeah. T.I. for hustler music. Rick Ross for hustler music.
Rick Ross, definitely.
Yeah. Another one for street music would be Pac.
Yeah. Biggie is more hustler music than street music.
Okay. I can go there with Pac, I guess. I can go there with Pac. Pac was he was a little more revolutionary to me.
I was gonna say he's more conscientious.
Yeah, but at the same time, he was multifaceted. See, Pac was a trained actor. He didn't just could act. He was a trained actor, he was a trained performer. And so he knew how to channel emotions.
Yep.
So that's why he went so many different places with his with his art. His music was more in the art form because he had the Dear Mama, we touching heartstrings, and he can be street. And some of the songs he doesn't just channel one emotion, so he's not one guy in every song. You know what I'm saying? He really channels his emotions well. So he was all over the place. So he had a lot. He had the revolutionary. He had the. So yeah, I would go there with Pac though, because he did have a lot of street smart songs too.
Yeah, and Biggie, I would put him more towards the hustler music than street music.
I would give him a mixture of both. I could go with him in either one of those categories. Either one of those.
Where would you put Lil Wayne out of those 4 categories?
Trash Pile wasn't one of them, so
no.
Well, I think I would probably gear more towards putting him in the street category.
Yeah, I can see that. We did not bring. I'm definitely gonna put him in the category of both hustler and street. Is Jay-Z?
Yeah, well, he put him in hustler.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he said Jay-Z for hustle, which like I said, that was a damn good one.
Especially
now here's the challenge: where does Eminem fit?
In the bar.
White music.
Out of those 4 categories, pimp, hustler, street, or stoner?
I would gear more towards stoner than any of them, but I don't think he fits any of them. But
no,
because he used to talk about shrooms and stuff like that.
I'd put him more in the stoner category,
but it's not really.
Some of his newer stuff is a little bit revolutionary. But I couldn't put him in the street category, and I couldn't put him in the hustler category because he never talked about neither one of them.
Yeah,
I agree. Or pimp shit either.
No.
Nope.
But he has talked about drugs.
Oh yeah, a lot.
What about Slick Rick?
Hey, young world. I don't know where I would put Slick Rick. I guess it's hard because it's hard to not say street music when it's all kind of street music.
Right. I was gonna say I'd put him a mix between street and hustler.
Yeah, because he's more. There's different. I think it's a completely different category there for him.
Okay.
And he's a storyteller. You know what I'm saying?
How about this then?
That's
the story. Yeah, he's more of a storyteller. So there's a storyteller category out there somewhere for him.
I was just gonna say, how about each of you come up with another category each that we can go ahead and throw some names into?
Oh, that would be mine. The storytellers.
Yep.
I'm a storyteller, so let me just get into it.
Well, Nas is definitely in the storyteller one for me.
I could see Nas as a storyteller, especially with Rewind.
I'm going to say that Cube is in the storyteller one for me as well.
Yeah.
He is a great storyteller.
I'd put Andre 3000 in there.
Man, Miss Jackson, his verse of Miss Jackson. When I hear his storytellers and I hear Andre 3000, that's what I think of.
Players Anthem.
I was just about to say Players Anthem. As his verse in Players Anthem, man, that was a hell of a little story he told there. That was good stuff.
Elevators.
Yeah. Andre 3000 is he's a genius, really.
I'm a storyteller, so let me get back and do it.
Who's another? I already put Deltron in for, I think it was Stoner, but I'll actually move him to storyteller.
You know what?
Yeah, well, some people can fit in more than one category, in my opinion.
I I'd put Immortal Technique in there as a storyteller.
Yeah. OG, have you heard that song "Dance with the Devil" yet?
No.
You gotta check that shit out. It's a very graphic story, or a very graphic song, but the storytelling in that song is probably the most remarkable storytelling I've heard in any song.
Fucked up
Period.
story though. Fucked up story.
Very
I'm a
fucked up story.
storyteller, so let me just get into it.
One category I would put in there. Shit, I gotta say bars. Rappers that just do bars and that's it.
Killer Mike.
And I'd put Killer Mike in there. Maybe Cassidy.
Coast Contra.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Black
Wu
Thought.
Tang.
Black
Man.
Thought.
Yeah. Black
Actually,
Thought.
this one's more that I'm gonna say is more storyteller than bars, but it's kind of a good blend of each. Is Method Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Along with a little street.
Mm-hmm.
He got a little street in there too.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Eminem has bars.
Yeah. Eminem has bars.
Yeah. Royce.
Has bars.
Mm-hmm.
Royce's bars.
Somebody who has bars but don't have albums. My son.
My son.
Ooh, here's one to fuck you
God,
up,
we
bro.
were both thinking the same person at the same time.
Here's one to fuck y'all up.
Yeah.
Atmosphere.
I don't know who that is.
He's a white dude from St. Paul.
No, yeah, I don't know. I don't know too many white rappers.
He's okay.
Yeah. Ooh.
But like OG said, like OG said about Eminem earlier, that to me that's white music.
It's white rapper. White rap. It's a whole different category on its own.
Yep.
Okay. I'm trying to think of LL for bars.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, LL Cool J is hard as hell. Battle anybody, I don't care who you tell.
Yo, Kumo D goes into storytelling.
Go See the Doctor was fucking amazing.
Go see the doctor.
Love the shit out that song. Oh, I hated Wild Wild West though. It was too commercial for me. You know what
That
I mean?
was he was on his way out with Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hated that goddamn song. I couldn't stand that shit.
God damn it, I can never remember their name.
Storyteller.
But
Tone
who
Loc.
did? Who?
Tone Loc.
Yeah.
Well,
I,
all right.
I'd put him more as like Tone Loc is more party.
You talk about commercial.
Yeah. You as far okay, my personal opinion, he's up there with like the MC Hammers.
What Tone Loc was a product of Young MC. Young MC wrote Tone Loc shit.
Yeah.
Tone Loc's two big hits were written by Young MC.
Okay.
And Young MC wrote Wild Thing and he wrote Funky Cold Medina.
Okay.
And then from there,
Well, then I'll put Young MC in the storyteller category.
there you go.
Ooh, Sugar Hill Gang.
Dun, oh, dun, oh, dun, oh, dun, dun, dun.
Huh.
Boom, 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 boom.
Time I put them as a street.
Jump on it, jump on it, jump on it.
Yeah, I'd say for their time, I'd put them on the streets.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay.
Unga, 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 unga.
Where would you guys put Digital Underground?
Revolutionary.
I would put them in
Sorry. I was thinking Arrested Development for a second. I don't know why.
see, they were P-funkish, you know, because they kind of just took off. He took the whole P-funk vibe.
Mm-hmm.
I'd put them in a combination category. Revolutionary storytelling.
That one I got to think about. That one was different because they really did have their own little vibe there.
Yeah.
They were P-funk. They were the Parliament.
Yeah.
So where would I put Parliament if I had to categorize them in one of these things? I would put them in the same, because it's more of a creative thing. We just make up shit.
Yeah.
I'd actually put Parliament as kind of revolutionary.
They were. And they were.
Yeah.
Them was some damn good questions that made us think a little bit, Wayz.
And it wasn't shit.
Started a little bit of shit.
That wasn't shit.
All right. Ooh, shit. All right. This is what we're going. The last question I'm going to ask. Not extremely related, but hip hop related. Your top 3 wackest rappers of all time.
Lil Wayne.
He hate no
I was
way.
just going to say, I think you just hate it now.
He hate no
Man, I
way.
haven't liked Lil Wayne since he was with fucking Hot Boys.
Now if you didn't like him, he ain't whack though. That's your taste.
I don't like him, but he ain't whack. That man's got some brilliance.
I ain't giving him whack. Well, Big Ed is emotional.
Third base.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't like third base.
I used to like third base. You get the gas face.
And Paperboy. Paperboy with the fucking song Diddy.
I used to like that song.
The only song he ever came out with that was any good.
I used to like that song. All right. I'm gonna say Vanilla Ice. Praz and Curtis Blow.
Oh wow.
Oh, I am kind of
And
shocked by
Curtis Blow, with all due respect, Curtis Blow. Curtis Blow came at a very, he's a pioneer. So it's almost unfair. We just didn't know what hip hop was. So he had hits. He had some hits because it was a new idea. Hip hop was all new. So he had hits, but if you compare him to other rappers, he was trash. But I mean, it's kind of unfair to put him in there. But I used to think he was whack, but it is a little unfair to put him in there.
One song I remember from Curtis Blow is The Breaks.
The Breaks. Then you had Christmas rapping. You had AJ. He had some songs back there, but he also had some trash.
Yeah.
But you don't get dogged because people don't dog him because he is a pioneer. He is a pioneer. Yeah. So I should respect that. I shouldn't do
that. My top list has 2 white rappers. Vanilla Ice, because I absolutely agree. As far as I'm concerned, he's the wackest of whack rappers.
How about I replace him with Hammer? I'm gonna replace Curtis Blow with Hammer.
I like that idea too.
I like that idea.
I got Vanilla Ice, Paul Wall, and Bone Crusher.
I'm not going to argue with that too much, even though I like Paul Wall, but I like him because I like him as a person. He's a cool brother. You know, he used to get his cars done at our dealership, so he come around and he just kick it with you. But that would be me judging him the way Big Ed judges talent. Just emotional, So I ain't gonna go there. I ain't gonna do the emotional thing. I'm gonna say, you know what? I ain't gonna fight you on that one.
Yeah.
Gonna let that one be.
Shit, throw Mike Jones on that list.
Mike Jones. Might as well. I want to throw Exhibit on that list too, but it's hard to at the same time.
Soldier Boy.
Oh, Soldier Boy can get his ass on that list.
Oh yeah, Soldier Boy is definitely on that list.
Young Jock.
Yeah, I've never been a fan of Young Jock either.
I can't say I know Young Jock well enough to even put him on the list.
That motherfucker went and got that goddamn perm.
Yeah, the perm was funny.
Ooh.
That was comical.
Oh man, that shit fucked me up when I looked up and I saw it with that. I was like, did this nigga just go back to the 1950s and get a goddamn conch?
This nigga got a conch, though.
Trying to pull out his inner Malcolm X.
Big worm, big perm. All right, man. All right, I think we beat it up. What time are we? How deep are we into this? Because I gotta give. There you go.
One
That's
more
right,
time.
man.
Thanks again for joining us this week on the Smoke Session 612. Make sure you come back next week. Make sure you come back on Tuesday to watch us on the Showdown. Watch us on the Wayz verse, and then catch us again next Friday. Well, these guys will be here. I won't. I'm going fishing. They gonna be here on Friday with the What Up Though show.
We gonna have fun too.
When I get back, we might do a smoke session.
We gonna have fun without your ass.
I think we have to move that to Saturday. Friday, I gotta go down to the cities.
I'm
Okay.
good with that.
Well, I might check in. So, but once again, thank us. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share the channel, and join us on all the shows here on the What Up Though Show Network. I'm Big Ed, that's OG, and that's Wayz. We'll see you next week.